Hello there, everyone in internet land. Former WWE referee Jimmy Corderas here, now of Aftermath. This is Aftermath. We're looking at the year-end review, and we're picking today our top female superstar / tag team of the year. And since I'm in the host spot, guess who's going to start this off? That would be me. And I'm going to go with maybe a pick that maybe some of you wouldn't think I would go with. I'm going to NXT, and I'm going with Rhea Ripley. I thought she's had a fantastic year. I thought she's developed her character. And for someone of such a young age, I think she has matured so much. And it's gotten to the point now where I'm enjoying her so much on NXT, I almost hope she doesn't make that leap, so to speak, to Raw or SmackDown. I like where she's at. I like the way she's consistently developing. She's not stagnant, so to speak. Not to say that some of the female superstars on Raw and SmackDown are being stagnant, but I'm not seeing a lot of growth there from a lot of the women. Rhea Ripley looks like she has a huge, bright future ahead of her. Let her continue to grow, learn, and absorb and be a sponge in NXT before they make that move to Raw or SmackDown. But for me, she is the female superstar of the year.
I like that pick. Rhea's
pick, buddy.
She got a absolute rocket strap packed to her back. She is ready to fly through that glass ceiling. Yeah,
she can have two rockets on her back. She's that broad-shouldered.
She's ready to carry the weight of the division.
There you go. And speaking of rockets, since you brought it up, Kevin, let's go with your pick.
Okay, I'm going to stay in NXT, and I'm going to go with the NXT Women's Champion, Io Shirai, because I think that Io Shirai is badass. And it kind of started back when she had her heel turn last year, late 2019. And part of the reason that I'm so drawn to Io as a superstar is the fact that, first of all, her new character where she's a bit of a tweener, she kind of walks that line. I think it really works. It worked when she was a heel, and I think it's working now that she's a tweener. And I love the combo when she comes out with Poppy singing her entrance music. I think that is super, super badass. It's an awesome, awesome combination of wrestling and rock, a throwback to the old MTV days. Io has such a bright future, in my opinion, similar to Rhea Ripley's future. And I think that her match against Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair, where Io won the NXT Women's Championship in, I think that was May, was a very good match, and Io has continued to carry that women's division alongside Rhea and prove that I think the NXT women's division is actually the top women's division in all of sports entertainment. So I think that Io is leading that division. That's my choice. Io Shirai, the female superstar of the year.
Nice pick. And Nugster, let's move over to you and see what your pick is.
It's a surprise because I've talked about how much I don't like her so much, but I got to go with Bayley. Bayley has finally reached, ultimate status. She's reached her final form, and she's someone we hate. Bayley took an axe to the inflatable noodle men and became the worst person ever. And for most of this year, held the women's championship on SmackDown and defended it against all comers until she turned on her best friend and Sasha Beer for it. But Bayley has grown into this horrible person and has really grasped onto this character. And I think it's the best Bayley we've seen. Bayley, Pigtails Bayley, hugging everybody Bayley was a good time, but I think the good time is over and it's time for Bayley to turn around and clear the way for a brand new direction for Bayley. I'm very, very pleased with where she's headed.
She good. She good.
Mm-hmm. Well, since you brought it up, AC, you're in the hizzle. You're up. Who's your pick?
My pick. There was a female superstar that appeared briefly at the Royal Rumble that I thought from Italy. I believe it was Santina Marella. And I remember her. Yeah. I haven't stopped thinking about it since. No, I was going to pick Sasha Banks because she too went through her transformation, but I didn't. I'm going with Asuka. And one of the main reasons is in between live audiences and the Thunderdome, there was a period where there was nobody in the audience. And I thought Asuka really held down the fort during that time and really showed something special with regards to being entertaining and captivating an audience without even speaking the language. It's mind-blowing. And then you look at her offense is just... So we have all these MMA girls that are in wrestling now, and they're doing really good, and they have cool offense. But Asuka's offense is even better than theirs when it comes to that shoot style. Her strikes are crisp, her submissions are smooth, and she's just in a class above everybody else. And she is my choice, female superstar of the year.
Pick.
Good pick. Yeah, I think all 4 picks were legit picks. There's no right or wrong here. There's who's, it's a matter of opinion, basically. But
flavors of ice cream.
Let me put it to you this way. All 4 of us have the right pick. It's 1A, B, C, and D. They're all equal. And let's just leave it at that. How's that? Does that work for you guys?
But we want to know what other people think.
Absolutely. We want to know what you think. Do you agree with any of us? Do you go off the board and pick your own pick? Let us know using the hashtag AskAftermath, and continue to come back because we have Male Superstar, Match of the Year, lots more year in review. And you can continue to watch Aftermath with our wins and fails and other discussions and trivia, of course. So keep coming back. And what else can you say? Keep coming back.
Yeah.